All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Grinnell Tigers softball. We're a little late. We apologize. Technical difficulties got in our way because, of course, based on the year that we're having, we just had to have some problems to start our softball season. I'm Blake Walker, along with my partner Dan Walker, here for Grinnell versus South Tama in the softball diamond. It's Grinnell's first home game of the year. Dad, let's take a breath real quick. We got the stream up. We're good and going. We're playing softball. That didn't seem possible a couple months ago.
Well, I think some of it, we're so used to coming right off of basketball when we are lucky to get through the basketball season, and we had high hopes of doing some track and entertaining in different ways, and the next thing we know, we're being asked to do a Grinnell virtual graduation and line up a award ceremony, something that's not really in our wheelhouse, but we're sure glad that we were asked and we stepped up to that challenge, and people should be seeing that here in the Tiger Land before too long.
Well, we're getting ready to get going. Grinnell has already started their lineups throughout the evening. Again, there might be some Wi-Fi difficulties throughout the night. We don't have the school's Wi-Fi connected currently right now. We just have the normal Wi-Fi off of our phones and whatnot. But no matter what, we are recording, so that way the whole stream will go up sooner after the ball game. So this is Greif on the mound for Grinnell, and this is Ellenbecker in the box for the Trojans, and we're off and running tonight. Like I said, Ellen Greif on the mound. 5 games played, 5 games started, 26 innings pitched, ERA of a 3.23, as that one's right down the middle for a strike on the evening. Elle has been huge this season, the second best pitcher in the Little Hawkeye Conference going forward. Speaking of the Little Hawkeye Conference, it's been tough for Grinnell with their 2-5 record. Their past 5 games have been against ranked opponents: Linville Sully, Dallas Center Grimes, and I think I'm missing one, which I'll catch here in a second, as that one was a little short chopper. Picked out on first base. Ellen Becker is headed back. First out of the night down for Grinnell. Yeah, so 2 losses to Dallas Center Grimes, 1 to Linville Sully, and 2 to Oskaloosa. Linville Sully ranked 6th in 1A, I want to say, and then Dallas Center Grimes ranked 5th in 4A, Oskaloosa ranked 3rd in 4A. So here's Greif, 1 out, nobody on. Drops in the dirt for ball 1. This is number 2, Jordan Cremines. Again, numbers and whatnot tonight might be a little difficult for us as we're getting started on the season. Just trying to figure out who everybody is, whole new season, everything else. As that one swung on and fouled right toward the dugout. You could probably tell across the baseball or the softball diamond this evening, social distancing kind of going everywhere. Usually we have a, what would you call that, a sunscreen kind of up against the back fence. That's no longer a thing, as tons of fans have gathered out and distanced themselves in lawn chairs all across the backside of the softball diamond. 1-1 pitch, high, and out for ball number 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and nobody on for South Tama. Cremines watches that one go past, and she now finds herself with a 3-1 advantage. Greif going to have to settle back in. Freshman comes in with 20 strikeouts. Again, that's second most in the Little Hawkeye Conference. And that one swung on, hit right toward Greif. She'll throw on to first base to Hannah Behrens. It's out for out number 2. Greif's big night was the, I think, 12 strikeout night against Pella. Kind of showed everyone that the freshman was here to go and ready for a good season. Up next is Gwen Yupa. First pitch by Greif, right down the middle for strike 1. Second pitch by Greif. Down in the dirt, bounces off of Kriegel's mitt. Goes down for ball one. Upaw with 1 RBI on the season as she tries to get the Trojans going with the first hit of the night. That one swung on and missed for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Grinnell looking to get out of the top of the first here. Greif got her. Strike 3. And that'll do it for the top of the first inning. To the bottom of the first we go. Grinnell and South Tama knotted up.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third-generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pollyi's Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza. And for the first special time this summer, your 2020 seniors, brought to you by the Arns Foundation. Kate Kriegel starts us off for Grinnell. That is Ellen Becker on the mound for South Tama. And Kriegel watches a ball go by for the first pitch by the Trojans. Again, stream may be cutting out tonight. Wi-Fi kind of a problem here to start the season. Obviously, we'll get it fixed up as the games go on. Just letting you know that Wi-Fi might be a little rough to start, but again, always working to get it fixed. 2 balls, no strikes for Kriegel. Ellenbecker a little far inside, and Kriegel's got herself on a 3-0 count to start for the Tigers. Ellenbecker 3-0 to Kriegel. And make it 4-0. She's on first base. It's a walk for Grinnell, and that'll bring out Hannah Behrens.
Now batting, first baseman.
All right, Hannah Behrens up to bat for Grinnell. The junior looking to put Kriegel a little bit farther. As Behrens sends this one to left field, it'll go foul just over the fence. Brings up strike 1. Hannah with 21 at-bats this season, 6 hits. Also brought in 3 RBIs this season. Kriegel on first, ready to get going. Ellenbecker's pitch, that one line short. This could be a double play. No, South Tama's just going to go for the force out. Never mind, Grinnell's headed to third, and not in time as Kriegel gets to third base. Hannah gets credit for it. Lindsay Hollabaugh up to bat now for Grinnell with Kriegel on third. Can Lindsay bring her home? One out, one on third for Grinnell. Here's Ellenbecker. Right down the middle for strike one. Surprised Kriegel went to third there.
Well, they were kind of slow getting the ball over to first base for that out. So
No balls, one strike. That one knocked high in the air to left field by Hollabaugh. It's going to come down. Kriegel's going to turn on the Jets. Can she get home in time? She does. First score at home this season, and it's by Kate Kriegel, thanks to Lindsay Hollabaugh. Greta Dodd up to bat now for Grinnell with a quick 1-0 lead with 2 outs. Dodd with 1 home run this season for Grinnell, as that one's down for strike 1 by Ellenbecker.
Ellen Becker.
No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Dodd got a piece of that one right to the fence line.
Kate went first to third because the third baseman came up and covered third. So she saw it open.
Smart softball here to start here in the bottom of the first. Ellenbecker to Dodd, and that one just inside for ball 1. Tama trying to get out of the inning with minimal damage. One-two pitch by Ellenbecker. Swung on and missed. They'll throw on to first, and it is in time for out number 3. We finish with the first inning. To the top of the second we go. Grinnell on top, 1-0 over South Tama.
Tomorrow, some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Strength, stability, service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all 3. And you can count on me, Marlene Johnson, your local Farm Bureau agent in Grinnell. I'll help make sure you have the coverage you need and the discounts you deserve. Call me today and see how I can help protect your family, cars, home, and future. It's your future. Let's protect it.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by ASI Signs, Grinnell Mutual, and Marlene Johnson, Farm Bureau Financial Services. Thank you to those 3 for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all sports season long. Greif has Upaw swinging for strike 1. This is Gwen Upaw up to bat. Junior infielder. No balls, 1 strike. And that one pops up behind us here in the booth. Probably hard to tell because obviously we don't show it, but there are new stands here at the softball and baseball diamonds. Speaking of baseball, we'll be over there tomorrow night.
No, Saturday.
Why did I
Softball
think?
again tomorrow
softball again tomorrow night. We'll be at the baseball diamond Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock as Grinnell takes on West Branch. Swung out, I missed. Strike 3. Second strikeout of the night for Ella Greif. And this will bring up number 14, Shelby Slavin. tell you, Greif does good work on the mound, that is for sure. Slavin the junior up to bat now. Swung on and missed for strike one. Coach Doty's got to be pretty happy that he's got a freshman pitcher that obviously so far can pitch quite a few games in a row and can really get production out there on the circle.
Well, right now, the Grinnell softball team actually has a pretty good steadfast of pitchers they could bring out with Hannah and Lydia. So
An attempted bunt. I don't even think she made contact, so that falls for. Was that a bunt? I can't tell.
2-2, he said.
Was it?
Or 1-2.
So no balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Greif to Slavin. Swung on and missed again. Strike 3. She's on fire to start this evening. Now at bat is Mary Kate Frakes. An 8th grade outfielder now for South Tama. 4 8th graders on this South Tama roster. Compared to Grinnell, none. So nobody on, 2 outs here in the top of the 2nd inning. Frakes up to bat for South Tama, and she'll swing and miss. Greif having her way in the circle so far this evening. Well, it was kind of windy to start the ball game, but it seems like it's kind of died out just a little bit. Yes, that was a strike. Greif way outside for ball 1. Yeah, we're looking at 2-mile-an-hour wind gust out of the northwest now. Better than 4-mile-an-hour. That was coming at us in the pregame. Another miss at the plate. Down for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on for South Tama. Again, if you're just tuning in at 7:15, or maybe some will show up at 7:30, this game started early because of the JV game ending quickly. There's a grounder to foul territory down there to the right field line. Remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch up coming by Greif. Just low for ball 2.
Well, earlier you were mentioning about the back fence that we have fans sitting out there. Typically, we would have a sponsor, Grinnell Mutual, all the way across the backside. We do have Grinnell Mutual up in our head bar for the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. They are a corporate sponsor for us.
That one fouled again, so Frakes is hanging in here against Greif, getting her pitch count up a little bit. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for South Tama. I forgot to mention, we talked about Saturday, but we will be back here tomorrow night indeed. 7:30, Grinnell versus Pella Christian here at the Softball Diamond. 2-2 pitch by Greif. And fouled away again. Greif hanging in, so is Frakes. Trying to get at least somebody on base for the Trojans for the first time tonight. And fouled again back.
As our PA announcer said, they should be sanitizing that ball and returning it back to the team who properly hit it out to the outfield.
Yes, that is correct.
And then sanitizing their hands.
You sanitize everything. Down low in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Frakes clinging on. She was down, I think, 2-0 in the count. She's fought all the way back for a 3-2 count. Can Greif finish it right here? she caught a piece of it. It's a foul. These are probably the most frustrating at-bats.
Jeez, how many pitches do we got just on this?
We got a lot. I know that. Not what you want. Greif's going to try to dig into the playbook here, see what she can get. 3-2 pitch. Can she get her? And it's fouled off again.
If we were on the baseball side, the Stenberg would be going nuts if all the pitches are using up.
Frakes, 13 at-bats, 1 run scored, 1 sacrifice fly. She's also been hit by a pitch once, and she pops that one high up. Everybody look out. And it almost landed on the Eppersons, but luckily they look like they're okay.
Chris, your in-law John could have caught the ball for us. Ended this thing.
He's instructed not to touch the ball.
That's right.
He's a rule follower.
We are deep into this at-bat. We're looking at maybe possibly 9th or 10th pitch coming up right here. Swung on and missed, and that will do it for the top of the second. Bottom of the second we go. Grinnell on top, 1-0.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy and Dairy Barn. Thank you to those two sponsors for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all sports season long. This is Ella Greif, the pitcher, up to bat now for Grinnell as they lead 1-0 over South Tama. Here in the bottom of the second, Ella starts us off with the bunt. She'll speed race to first. She is not in time as she's out for out number 1. A nice show of speed, though. And now I can't tell who's stepping out yet. That would be Lauren Bolte, number 3. So we'll see what Lauren's got up her sleeve with 1 out and nobody on. Ellen Becker in the circle, and Lauren swings and heads for a foul here back toward the fence. Ellen Becker outside, ball 1. Swung on, headed to the gap. Off infielder's glove, and that will put Bolte on first base. Nice little play by Lauren Bolte. Brings up Ashlyn Imhoff. We've seen this position before by Grinnell to be able to have one on first base and bring him up at least to third. We saw that by Kriegel earlier. Let's see if Imhoff's got anything. Tried to lay down the bunt, backed off, throw to second, and Bolte was there to slide in. South Tama just kind of a little bit slower here on the infield.
Lauren almost got hit by the ball.
She was throwing it right at Lauren. She wasn't planning on going for anything else. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 on second. This one high to the left field line. South Tama is going to try to get underneath of it. They do not. I think that's fair.
How did she touch it, though?
It was fair. Yeah, it was fair. So a runner on first and second. This will bring out number 15, Lydia Rodebush, the junior.
Yeah, that was kind of tough. It must have nicked her glove
Yeah.
that they called it in.
But I think even it landed in bounds.
Mike Doty's going to call time here. A little strategy out there on the ballpark.
Mike Doty, head coach of the Grinnell softball team. South Tama head coached by Chelsea Arns. Excuse me. So Grinnell on top, 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. And 1 out, runners on first and second, Rodebush up to bat. And everyone going to hold? Yes, everyone's going to hold. Runners went to second and third, and Tama just decided to wait. Was a called strike. So Lydia will step back into the batter's box. 2 runners in scoring position. Rodebush swings right to the middle, past the pitcher. Bolte comes home, Imhoff, and Rodebush will stay on first and third. It's an RBI for Lydia Rodebush.
Nice little pat right down there offside of the pitcher. She just couldn't get over to it.
Now coming up for Grinnell is number 23, Caitlin Van Kopernal.
Caitlin Van Kopernal. Kelsey Van Kopernal running for Lydia.
Okay, yeah. Kelsey Van Kopernal comes out.
No, Kelsey's going to, is she
Pitch running.
pitch running?
Kelsey pitch running.
Kelsey pitch running.
Caitlin hitting, Kelsey on first. Runner on first and third. Yeah, 1 out. Ellenbecker outside. They throw back to third, and we catch a break as that ball is not in her glove. Oh, there's no way. That's not right. That ball was not caught. That thing was on the dirt. I was going to say, give the safe play. That was almost bad.
A little
Up,
discrepanary.
Up. Coach Arns says something different. That ball was never caught. It was not, you could completely see it on the side of her glove. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she's safe. I don't see why that's... Doty was right there. I was going to say, safe. We'll take it. Runner on third and second now. Caitlin's still up to bat. No balls, 1 strike, I think. But I can't be for sure. That one, foul. What are you at? You at no balls, 2 strikes?
We got 2 strikes.
Yes. No balls, 2 strikes. Again, apologies if the video keeps on cutting out. It's just that's just how the Wi-Fi is going. We don't have a ton of control over it, but at the end of this, the whole recorded Wi-Fi problem version will be posted on YouTube. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner on second and third for Grinnell. Swung on high. That'll be down for ball. We're going to see if opening the door frees it up.
Oh, figure out something here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Van Kopernal. Caitlin Van Kopernal on the box. And it's down for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. South Tama's moving everybody inwards. They're expecting the bunt. See if they can pull it off. 3-2 pitch, 1 out, coming up by Ellenbecker. Van Kopernal down in the dirt for ball 3, and now the bases, or ball 4, bases are loaded, and up steps Caitlin Kriegel.
Now batting, Kate Kriegel.
We'll see what Kriegel's got in store. Runner on first, second, and third. So we got both Van Kopernals on base. And then is it Imhoff over here on third? I believe. Can't be for sure, but we've opened our door here just beside us, so if the wind kind of comes through our microphones, we're trying to give some give and take, you know. Making the most with what we got. First game of the year. Trying to get everything all sorted out. One out. Bases loaded for Kate Kriegel. See if she can knock this one out of the park. She gets a good rip on that one. It's headed to right field, right through the gap. Imhoff comes home. Van Koperdahl comes home. Safe on second. The other Van Koperdahl is going to come home, and Grinnell busts open the lead. It's a 4-0 gap for Grinnell. Kriegel with a 3 RBI. 5-0. Kriegel with a nice little RBIs up the middle. It went right in that gap to right field. And Grinnell finds themselves with a 5-0 lead. This will be Megan Hollingsworth coming out to run for Kate Kriegel. That couldn't have worked any better for Grinnell. That was perfect. Van Koperdahl's got some wheels. They were able to come back home. Outside for ball one. This is Hannah Behrens up to bat for Grinnell. One ball, no strikes, one out. Hollingsworth up on second. That one high, fouled back behind home plate. Swung on, knocked right to the middle. South Tama was able to pick it up. Safe on first, it goes over the top. Hollingsworth on third, they'll hold. And a little bit of a mishap by South Tama puts runners on first and third for Grinnell.
How about number 8, Lindsay Alaba.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, or excuse me, no balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on first and third. Lindsay Hollabaugh up to bat for Grinnell. Lindsay, this one's high in the air, and Ellen Becker makes the grab for out number 2. Greta Dodd up to bat now for Grinnell. Can she bring him home with a 5-0 lead? Grinnell's done quite a bit of damage here in the second inning. See if she can do some more. Still runners on first and third. It's Hollingsworth and Behrens. Dodd in the box. 2 outs. This one lined right to the shortstop. Throw on to first, down in the dirt. She is safe. No. We're going to count her out. Okay. Out she is. That'll do it for the bottom of the second. 5-0. Grinnell on top of South Tama.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Poly Eyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, and your GHS 2020 Seniors, brought to you by the Arns Foundation. Thank you to those three for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Livestream Network all season long. Grinnell on top 5-0. It's a four-run bottom of the second for Grinnell. Welcome to the third inning. This is Cadence Wolf up to bat for South Tama. That one's high, up for strike two, I think. No, she didn't go. So I guess we're sitting on 1 ball, 1 strike.
You didn't see it at all. She went.
1 ball, 1 strike. Greif still in the circle for Grinnell. To Wolf. Almost nicks Wolf. 2 balls, 1 strike. Grinnell's kind of moved Imhoff in here on this third base side, ready for a short hit. There it is, but it's a foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch up coming by Greif. Swung on and missed. Struck out. Wolf will head to the dugout, and out steps number 12, Jenna Cremines, the freshman
Number 12,
outfielder.
Jenna Cremines.
I do not think, has anyone gotten on base for South Tama yet?
Perfect game.
Perfect game. Greif's got a perfect game through 2 innings. Can she keep it going? That one bunted down. Imhoff, can she go get it? She'll throw on to first. In time for out number 2. How about the throw by Imhoff? How about the catch by Behrens? And Grinnell comes away with the out. Kayla Heck, the 8th grader, up to bat now for South Tama. Two outs, nobody on for South Tama. Heck in the box. And swung on and missed for strike 1. Oh, 1 by Greif. That one bounced high. Van Copernal with the catch. Foul. Ella trying to get it out of 3 innings without giving up a hit. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. The 0-2 pitch by Ella Greif. Outside. Check swing. Yeah. Yeah, Grinnell has brought the outfield pretty much to the dirt. One ball, 2 strikes. Heck trying to get South Tama on base for the first time tonight. Greif trying to get away unscathed. Swung on and missed again. Strike 3. That will finish the top of the third. Bottom of the third we go. Grinnell on top, 5-0 over South Tama.
When I took over this farm from my dad, I knew our future success required making major changes in our operations. That meant adding acreage, more and bigger equipment, investing in powerful technology, hiring employees. We even started a seed business. Fortunately, working together with Grinnell Mutual and my local mutual insurance company, my agent was able to cover everything, giving us more trust in tomorrow.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and your Senior Spotlight, brought to you by Arns Foundation. Thank you to those two for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long. This is Ella Greif up to bat for Grinnell. She'll swing and miss for strike one. Ellen Becker still on the mound for South Tama. Grinnell leads 5-0 over the Trojans here in the bottom of the third inning. Grinnell exploded there in the bottom of the second. That one popped high. It's a blooper. South Tama can't get there. Drops in the dirt, and Ella Greif gets to first. So Grinnell puts another one on base, and up to bat is number 3, Lauren Bolte. And Lauren had the big hit there in the second inning, so we'll see if she can repeat that success. There is a pitch runner on for, that is Ashley Hollingsworth, up to run for Grinnell.
Ashley Hollingsworth, courtesy running.
So Bolte in the box, runner on first, and a swing and a miss. Bolte had some power on that swing. Oh, 1 pitch to Bolte, runner on first goes. It's a bunt down for a foul. Strike 2 on the board. No balls, 2 strikes for Ellen Becker. She sends one to Bolte, and that one's high. And Ashley Hollingsworth going to go right back to first base. Well, the wind slowed down, and then I jinxed it, and it went right back up. I think we're about up to 4 mile an hour. 5 mile an hour wind gust. Bolte knocks that one to left, and foul.
Flag is perfectly straight. That's at least 8, right?
Close. Close.
It's windy out. How about that? Let's be real scientific.
Weather's nice, though. 71 degrees. Northwest. Bolte swung on and missed, down for strike 3. And this will bring up Ashlyn Imhoff to bat for Grinnell. First out of the inning. Hollingsworth stays on first. Imhoff had that big hit there in the second inning. I feel like everyone had that big hit in the second inning, it feels like. And that one, I think, fouled, maybe? I'm not sure. Give strike 1 to her. Oh, 1 for Imhoff. Popped up and fouled. Back behind home plate. Imhoff crowding the box. Like we said earlier, ball goes out of the diamond. A team member has to go get it. So a South Tama player would have to go get it. It has to be sanitized. If a crowd member picks it up, it has to be sanitized. That one down in the dirt for a ball, and Ashley Hollingsworth heads on to second. A successful stolen base. We were waiting on that. She kept flirting with it, and then finally was able to get the job done. Runner in scoring position. 1 ball, 2 strikes. High for Imhoff. She had to duck out of the way, make it 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second for Grinnell. The JV was able to get out of here with a mercy rule. That's why this game started early. Varsity looking for the same outcome.
I don't even know if it's a mercy rule. They just stopped.
Swung on and missed for strike 3, and that'll be out on first base. So Hollingsworth will stay on second, and out to bat comes Lydia Rodebush.
What's the name player? Lydia Rodebush.
So 2 outs, runner in scoring position on second. Rodebush had a great hit in the second. Let's see if she can repeat. No, it goes high over us. Ellen Becker Just inside. No. Just
Wow.
caught the strike zone for strike number 2.
That had to just catch the strike zone.
Chris, that was a ball, right? That one popped again, high and back for a foul.
It's always a ball when you ask a dad.
It's never a strike.
Heck yes, that was a ball.
0-2 pitch by Ellenbecker. Runner on second for Grinnell. Coming to Rodebush. And down for strike 3. Grinnell gets out of the inning. South Tama gets out unscathed. 5-0. We'll head to the 4th.
Big signs, little signs, ADA, routed, dimensional, digital, environmental graphics, monument, donor and history recognition. We do them all. And more importantly, we work with you to understand what is best for your location, budget, brand, and building code. You don't need to be an expert in design, wayfinding, zoning, materials, installation, or ADA compliance. We'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Strength, stability, service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all 3. And you can count on me, Marlene Johnson, your local Farm Bureau agent in Grinnell. I'll help make sure you have the coverage you need and the discounts you deserve. Call me today and see how I can help protect your family, cars, home, and future. It's your future. Let's protect it.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We are brought to you by ASI Signs, Medicap Pharmacy, and ASI Signs. What did I say?
ASI Signs, Marlene Johnson, Farm Bureau Financial, and Medicap.
Medicap. We're started here at the 4th inning, top of the 4th inning. This is Ashlyn Ellenbecker on tap for South Tama. Greif still in the circle, and already 2 strikes and no outs. Ella Greif trying to continue her perfect game so far this evening. No balls, 2 strikes. That one up top for ball 1. I've never seen a perfect game. At least I think. Yeah, I don't think I've ever. Be the first one on the live stream. Still a long way to go, though. But we got a good game on our hands. Grinnell on top, 5-0. 1-2 pitch for Ellenbecker. Up top again for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Ellenbecker. That one popped to right field, going back, and can't make the grab as it falls. Grinnell's going to try to rally behind it. They throw on to second, and it's a double for Ellenbecker. The perfect game is no more for Ella Greif, as this will bring out number 2, Jordan Cremines. Who's that out there in right field? That'd be Lindsay, and then Dodds in the middle, and then McAlexander's to the left? Or is it switched? Yeah, Greta Dodds in left, Bolte center.
Which typically we saw a lot of Lindsay play third base last year.
So that was Lindsay who made the effort to go get it out there. Strike 1 there for Cremines. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. I do have breaking news for baseball fans. The MLBPA has agreed to health and safety protocols and will report to training camps by July 1st in preparation for a 60-game baseball season. So it looks like we're going to have baseball.
So the World Series will be on Christmas Day.
There we go. I want a high 4-1. I know a lot of people have been upset about that. I wanted to see baseball happen, but a lot of disagreements. But finally, baseball is going to happen. One ball, 2 strikes, runner on second. Down the middle for strike 3. First out of the inning. Nice job by Ella. Steps up. This is number 10, Gwen Yupa. This is Gwen's 18th at-bat this season. She's knocked in 3 runs on 4 hits. 3 singles and 1 double as this one's foul. Don't forget, tomorrow night, same place, same time, 7:30. Grinnell versus Pella Christian. Should be a fun night at the ballpark. I don't think it's supposed to rain, so should have a clear night. Maybe a little iffy for the weekend, but we'll hope. That one fouled away to the fence line there for the Grinnell dugout. First strike 1. Looking at conference standings, even though there will be no conference champ this year, Grinnell sits in the 6th position in the Little Hawkeye, as South Tama sits, I think, in the 14th position in the WAMAC, if I'm not mistaken. So both teams find themselves kind of at the bottom. Kriegel's going to try. That's going to be an out on second base. What a throw by Kriegel. Oh my goodness. She caught Ellen Becker sleeping, threw right on to second. What a throw. What a play. And the out at second. Now that was a heads-up play.
Yeah.
So this is still UPaw, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, and now nobody on. And that one fouled. We stay at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Just up top for 2-2. We're going to update that, Mr. Scoreboard Man.
Got it.
There we go.
I was just enjoying the sun.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Down in the dirt for ball 3.
I need one of these thinking vision scoreboards that I think it and it just pops up.
Yeah.
It's not working tonight.
I don't know if that's a thing, but we can work on it. Full count. Swung on and missed, down for strike 3, and that will do it for the top of the 4th. To the bottom of the 4th we go. Grinnell on top, 5-0 over South Tama.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Dairy Barn and Polly Eyes Pizza. Thank you to those two for sponsoring the Tiger Sports live stream network all season long. Up to bat is now Caitlin Van Copernall. Up to bat for Grinnell in the bottom of the fourth. Grinnell on top 5-0 over South Tama. Polly Eyes Pizza and Dairy Barn ice cream. I don't think I've ever had that combination because I get full from one or the other.
It sounds good.
Yeah. You just have to eat minimal for each.
I'd never eat minimal at Polly Ice Pizza.
That's impossible.
Especially as the COVID-19 pounds have sit on.
That one line right back to Ellen Becker. Throw on the first, out for out number 1. Up to bat now for Grinnell, Caitlin Kriegel.
Now batting. Hey.
Top of the orders have ran around 3-4 times already, so not bad for the Lady Tigers.
I'll get a softball scorekeeping book soon. That way, keep track of some of that stuff. 1 out. That one line to third base. It's dropped. Kriegel gets on her high horse and runs on to first. It's a single for Kate Kriegel. She's had a great night this evening. Now up to bat for Grinnell is number 14, Hannah Behrens.
Megan Hollingsworth, courtesy.
And that is it. Megan Hollingsworth up courtesy. Megan Hollingsworth up for the courtesy runner.
Courtesy hitter. Or runner.
Runner.
Oh.
Behrens is up right now.
Hitting. Okay.
1 out, 1 on, and Hollingsworth wanted to go, but will hold at first. That goes outside the strike zone for ball 1. Down outside for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on first. That one line to left field and over Coach Doty's head, down for a foul.
You know, actually, if you'd look at all the people sitting on the outside and what's here, if you put them in stands, it'd be a pretty packed night.
Yeah.
I mean, quite a few spread out and around. Plus, with our social distancing in the stands.
2 balls, 1 strike. Upcoming for Hannah. Hannah knocks that one right through the gap. Hollingsworth turns on second. She'll head to third. They will hold there. And that is a nice hit by Hannah Behrens. Puts Grinnell on first and second. This now puts up number 8, Lindsay Hollabaugh for the Grinnell Tigers. Runner in scoring position
Now batting.
with only 1 out on the board. Runner on first and second, 1 out. Ellen Becker to Hollabaugh. Way outside. They take off to second, and easily in second is Hannah Behrens. I bet Grinnell wants to end this game in this inning. Just a hunch. Do what you can. 1 ball, no strikes. Hollabaugh sits in the box. Hollingsworth on third, Behrens on second. That one just a little low, down for ball 2. Two, 1. Outside again. Give her ball 3. How about the eye by Lindsay Hollabaugh here? Trying to load the bases right back up. Pretty much the same situation we had in that second inning.
Yeah. Might as well hang on out for this one, see what happens.
3 balls, no strikes. Ellen Becker to Hollabaugh.
There it is.
And down for a ball. Put her on base for a walk. Base is loaded, and out steps number 8. No, number 6, Greta Dodd. I don't even know why I say the names, because I got Chris right here. You probably hear him through the microphone. I'll just repeat what he says. Base is loaded. Dodd knocks that one to left field. It's going back. Is it gone? It is not. It's off the wall. Grinnell brings 1 run home. Here comes another. Imhoff being waved around to come home. Or excuse me, Hollowball was, and Grinnell puts 3 on the board. It's a 3 RBI shot by Greta Dodd, and she sits on second. Grinnell takes an 8-0 lead over South Tama. Flexes her muscles there on second. Everybody got up. They thought it was gone. It was almost her second home run of the year, just off the fence line. But Grinnell extends their lead to 8-0 over the South Tama Trojans. While we have a little bit of a break, how about a little promotion for our own Tiger Sports Live Stream Network podcast? Because of the coronavirus, we haven't had a ton of stuff to talk about, but I'm pretty sure we can pump one out this weekend, or at least I'll pump one out this weekend. Try to find different people to talk to during the coronavirus period. We talked to Mike Doty, we talked to Coach Stenberg, and we talked to Brian Sauser all about their respective sports. So yeah, you can go check that out on our Tiger Sports Live Stream Network podcast on our website. Ella Greif up to bat, runner on second. It's Greta Dodd. 1 out runner on second, like I said. I don't know why I said it twice. And Greif fouls that one for a strike 1. At the rate we're going, I don't know if this thing's going to finish under the lights. Sunset's 8:52 apparently. That one bunted down. It's a nice bunt. Greif, can she get to first? She does not. That one goes way wide. Greta Dodd's going to run right home. And it's the 9th point of the night for Grinnell. A little just slip of an error by South Tama. 9-0 lead. And we sit in the 4th inning, so if Grinnell scores one more, this thing's over. Am I correct, Chris?
They got to challenge it in the 5th.
Oh, they got, yeah. So correct me again if it's been a while. We're going 10 before 5, or 15 before 3, 10 before 5.
It's 10 after 5.
10 after 5, okay.
15 after 3.
Okay. So if Grinnell were to score, we weren't going to end it. Okay. They're going to have a little bit of a pitching change here. At least not a pitching change, I think. Just a little chat here at the center circle. Grinnell on top 9-0 over South Tama. Up to bat here will be Lauren Bolte. And what did we say? Ashley Hongsworth will go on first base for Grinnell. So, see if Grinnell can knock home a 10th run here and open this thing up even more, I guess. Take what you get. Ellenbecker still on the circle for South Tama. Hollingsworth on first, still 1 out. No balls, 1 strike. Ellenbecker in the circle. Bolte fouls that one to the right side. Lauren Bolte so far this year, 8 at-bats, 3 hits, 3 singles. Only struck out once coming into this game. There's a ball outside to second. Not in time. Safe at second. Well done by Hollingsworth.
One and two.
1 and 2. That one knocked to left field. It's going to fall right into the Trojans' dugout. Well, now it's officially 1 and 2.
Yeah, Carter's at 1-1, but no, that actually fouled off.
Well, she had fouled twice. I guess you go to the official count, give her the benefit of the doubt.
Just yell out the window, ask him. He'll answer. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position for Grinnell. That one swung on to middle field. It should bloop. Yes, it does. Grinnell stays safe as Hollingsworth just decided to stay on second, but it's a single for Lauren Bolte. And out steps Ashlyn Imhoff for Grinnell.
Now batted, Ashley
Runner on first and second. Imhoff in the box. 1 out. That one falls in there for strike 1.
Boy, she crowds that box.
Yeah, I was going to say. Don't hit her. That one knocked foul. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first and second for Imhoff. Ellenbecker up top for ball 1. Ellenbecker to Imhoff, and Imhoff swings low down for strike 3. So only the second out here. And up steps number 1, Ella McAlexander for Grinnell.
Which last year we saw Ella teeter with that left field wall quite a few times.
Yeah, she had a few times where she was able to get it out there to the fence.
Not only poked it out there, but then also had some
great catches
out there too.
Jack of all trades. So runner still on first and second for Grinnell as McAlexander steps in the box with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. McAlexander gets a piece of that one, gets past, shortstop's able to pick it up, throw on to first, and it is not in time, throw to home, in time, it's home. McAlexander's going to run right to second. How about that little RBI there? Grinnell takes a 10-0 lead over South Tama. Caitlin Van Copernal is going to come up to bat. I got so confused on what was going on there. There's so much going on. It's a 10-0 lead for Grinnell.
The girls are turning the bases tonight.
Van Copernal runs up and can't quite connect. So McAlexander sits on first. Bolte sits on third. Is that Bolte out there? I think. Yeah. Got to remember, we're quite away from the fence. We're also I'm behind a glass window, so got to clean it a little bit. Up top for ball 1. Van Copernal gets a piece of that one, fouled again. One, 2. Up top for ball 2. And down low again, ball 3.
One ball away from loading those bases up again.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count to Van Copernal. Outside, she swung on it down for strike 3, and that will end the inning. To the top of the 5th we go. Grinnell on top, 10-0 over South Tama.
The engine makes the power. The transmission sends it to the drive shaft. The drive shaft turns the gears. The gears turn the axles. The axles turn the wheels. Together it's the powertrain. And only at West Finch Auto Plaza, every bit of it has a 100% warranty. Forever. No parts, no labor, no deductible. You can't buy it. It comes with the car whether you want it or not. Only at West Finch Auto Plaza, where you always get a great deal and a great deal more.
Tomorrow. Some fear the uncertainty it brings. Some trust the promise it holds. At Grinnell Mutual, we are always looking forward to tomorrow, growing and innovating. So even if the plans you have for the future aren't the same as the plans the future holds for you, you can be ready. Because we'll be ready, like we have been for over 100 years. Trust in that. Trust in tomorrow. Talk to a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, and your 2020 senior class here at Grinnell High School, brought to you by the Arns Foundation. Thank you to those three for sponsoring the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network all season long. Grinnell up 10-0 over the South Tama Trojans. Ella Greif still in the circle, and up to bat for South Tama is Laurel Yupa. Grinnell needs 3 outs and South Tama not to score, and the Tigers will walk away with the victory due to the 10-0 rule after 5. That one lined to left field and making the grab all the way on that left side of the field. That would be, who do we got out there, Chris? Greta Dodd. Again, keeping up with everything.
Nice play by left field.
1 out, 2 more down for Grinnell. It's a nice night at the ballpark. I wouldn't care if this thing went a little bit longer, but for Grinnell's sake, why not get out? 1 out, nobody on for South Tama. That one high, swung on and missed. That is Shelby Slavin up to bat now. Slavin had high aspirations, just missed on it. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. High for ball 1. Greif's only given up one. Greif's only given up 1 hit tonight?
Yep, 1 hit.
Yeah, 1 hit. Still not bad. For several reasons, one of them being the main COVID-19 reason, we will not be having post-game interviews this season. Probably at all this season. Just letting everybody know. But we will still have somewhat of a post-game, as that's down for strike 2. Just because of the coronavirus and everything else, we're going to keep our distance from these players, and they can celebrate on their own. Maybe, I don't know, I'll email and be like, hey, what'd you think?
Oh, we might be able to
Sneak them in on the podcast.
catch
maybe,
up with the podcast.
Yeah.
Or
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, down for strike 3. 1 more out, and this ball game is over.
She's faced the minimum because they got that one girl that got a hit. Picked her up in second. She gets this girl out.
Grinnell trying to end the ball game right here. Up 10-0 versus South Tama. Who do we got on right now for South Tama? This is, I can't tell the number.
Not bad either. Mary Kate Fricks.
Frakes. Frakes lines down. Van Kopernal comes up, throw on to first, and that will do it. 10-0. And
All right, that's your ball game. Tigers.
that's it. Grinnell takes it over South Tama, 10-0. They finish with a solid ball game tonight overall. Tomorrow night they'll be here for Pella Christian. Dad, I guess we want to run through our commercials real quick, and then we'll go through our post game.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you, Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polyeisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polyeis Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
Strength, stability, service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all three. And you can count on me, Marlene Johnson, your local Farm Bureau agent in Grinnell. I'll help make sure you have the coverage you need and the discounts you deserve. Call me today and see how I can help protect your family, cars, home, and future. It's your future. Let's protect it.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and a locally owned pharmacy provides you with personal service from folks who know you and your good health needs. We accept most insurance plans, including most of the Medicare prescription drug plans. And we are there to answer all of your healthcare questions. So why not make the switch to a locally owned and operated pharmacy? Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell on Highway 6 West.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn. The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polyeis Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, ASI Signs, Marlene Johnson Farm Bureau Financial Services, Medicap Pharmacy, and Dairy Barn, and your 2020 Grinnell High School senior class. Well, Grinnell comes away with a 10-0 victory over the South Tama Trojans. First home game of the year, first home win of the year. 1-0 here at home after the brutal road stretch. So Grinnell comes off losses. Their last 5 games come to ranked opponents. You come home, you get a big win in just 5 innings. I guess what impressed you most so far this evening after just one game here on the home diamond?
Well, I think this young pitcher that we have, to have good pitching is also complemented with some great fielding and outfielding to complement to get those outs, because they also had a couple hits out. But all in all, to see the performance from the mound like that, and that's not her first game this year that she's had that performance. I think you have to say hats off to her, step up and play that ball game. All in all, hitting wise, South Tama, Ellen Becker kind of struggled from the mounds and put out some great opportunities for some hits, and Grinnell replied well with that. To have 10 runs in on the night, and I think there was a total, I don't know what Chris said, 14 or 15 hits on the night.
Yeah.
So all in all, it's a pretty solid performance for the Tigers, and I don't think anyone in the stands is disappointed. We had a good ball game to watch, and we had a good crowd here to watch them tonight in the circumstances that we're under.
Yeah, Grinnell had a pretty good crowd here. Didn't quite fill the bleachers, but if you could see, which you probably could, a lot of people filled out there, out in the outfield on their lawn chairs and whatnot. Well, we'll be back tomorrow. Same time tomorrow, 7:30. Grinnell taking on Pella Christian. Should be a good game in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Grinnell moves to 3-5 after this game. That'll do it for us here at the Softball Diamond. Grinnell wins over South Tama 10-0. They didn't win a trophy like the football team, but we'll always take a quick win over South Tama. We will be back tomorrow as Grinnell takes on Pella Christian at 7:30. Thank you for watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. I'm Blake Walker. He's Dan Walker. Have a great night, and go Tigers.